Good afternoon. My name is Rubén Darío Sánchez, a student of the Mechanical Engineering career in the Fundación Los Libertadores. This work will be supported by Professor Hector Dusan for the subject of fluid mechanics, where we will interpret the application of hydrostatic pressure on flat surface manometers. Today, May 3 of this year. Pressure is defined as the force exerted of a united area on some substance. The C unit of pressure is kilopascal, with the performing calculation involving the pressure on the fluid must be performed in relation to some reference pressure. It is normal for the atmosphere to be reference pressure, and pressure that gives the measurement on the fluid is called gauge pressure. The pressure that is measured in relation to a vacuum perfect is called absolute pressure. The pressure of a fluid increases with the depth because the rest most fluid on the deeper layers, and the effect on this additional weight on a deeper layer balanced by an increase in pressure. The base to the measure pressure is simple manometer or differential manometer. Force on the flat surface apply this point to the liquid such a variable gate in a damp. The wall of a tank liquid storage or the hull of a ship of the rest. It is subject to the pressure of the fluid distributed over its surface. On a flat surface is the hydrostatic force for a system of parallel force, and often you need to determine the magnitude of the force at this point of application, which is called at the center of pressure. Forces a curved surface. For a curved submerged surface, the determination of the resultant hydrostatic force is requires the integration of pressure force, then directional along the surface curved. The easiest way to determine the force resultant hydrostatic force for acting for a two-dimensional curved surface is to determine the horizontal and vertical component and by separated. This is done when considering the diagonal on the free body on the block of liquid enclosed by the curved surface and the two flat surfaces, one horizontal, one the other vertical, that pass through the two ends of the curved surface. Hydrostatic force. In fluid static phenomena related to fluids and rest are studied the only effort. Present in the hydrostatic is the normal straight to the force exerted by a fluid on the rest is the normal to the surface in contact, since there is no relative movement between the fluid and the soil surface. So, there is not a share for the force component. On the flat surface, the hydrostatic force from a system on forward is usually needed. What is the magnet and point of application, but not as the center of pressure. Difference in pressure gauge and therefore on many industrial process system for the monitoring to pressure and that atmospheric pressure. In fact, this instrumental can provide multiple solutions for practice in process control. Differential pressure dP or dP is defined and the difference between two applicant pressure. For example, the pressure at the point E is equal to the 10 bar and pressure at point is B is equal to the 6 bar. Therefore, the differential pressure is 4 bar. A differential pressure gauge is an indicator designed to measure and display this pressure difference between two pressure points is a process. They usually have 2 points and head also interconnected to the pressure points being monitored. This manometer performs the calculation through internal mechanical system to give the reading. Field of application are found in refineries, petrochemical and chemical plants. Above are for the filter monitored and level measured and the flow measurement. What is the vacuum gauge and what is that for? The vacuum gauge is a measuring instrument which measures the vacuum pressure. This pressure is less than atmospheric pressure. This vacuum gauge can be used an air pump received and stem considered. Vacuum pressure is equal to the difference of absolute pressure and atmospheric pressure. Negative zip are the offset of meeting with measured vacuum pressure.